So we're going to be showing you how to install this RGB monitor arm today. A brand did send me this for the purpose of this video, and we're actually going to be installing a giant 44-inch, 49-pound monitor with this thing. So we're going to put it to the limit. We're going to test it as much as it can be tested, and we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so now we're about to install the mount on the monitor first, and you can see there's an up arrow letting you know which position to install the mount, and this is going to make it for easy mounting onto the actual arm whenever we get that installed. Okay, so our next step is going to, in putting this arm together, is going to be installing the first bracket, which is going to go just like this, and then these four stainless steel flat bolts here are going to go into here. Okay, so we got that one extra tight. Our next step is going to be installing this, determining on how thick your desk is going to be. That's why it has 3 holes. We'll be installing this just like this. Make sure the screws are facing this way because that's how you're going to be tightening it. And you're going to install these top screws here into these slots, and they're going to slide down, and that's going to be your base of thickness. And then this piece right here is going to go in between, and these 2 slots here are going to be what hold this base in place. And as we tighten these, this base right here is going to clamp onto the desk. So now we're going to do that. Okay, so now we're going to install the mount that's going to go on the actual monitor. And you can see as it comes with this little grommet here, you can see the star shape, which is going to end up going onto this through here. So we're going to put that in there, and then we're going to put this through the hole, and then we're going to take our hardware and screw that in. Okay, so how we're going to install this thing, they make it really easy for even one person to install it, because if you see, this is the bracket that we installed. You see there's 2 hooks that are on the top, and what we're going to do is hook them into these top pieces here first. So when we come up, hook it there first, it's just going to sit right here, and then this right here is going to screw in to that little piece down there. There we go. Perfect. Now we can go down here, screw this in, and the only purpose of this is to make sure that the monitor doesn't come off from the bottom, but all the weight's getting held by the hooks on the top. And you see the monitor went down to the table here. That's because we need to take these off, adjust the tension with the Allen wrenches that were provided. You can adjust the tension on all of the springs that are here, and it's going to depend on, you don't want it too strong because your monitor is really light. You can't move it. But too weak, like in this case, it goes right down to the desk. So we're going to adjust them. Okay, so how we're going to adjust the tilt of the screen this way, up and down, is this little bolt here. And I'm just going to give it, it's pretty much where I want it to be. I just want it a little bit tighter, just so it's not so sensitive. So we're just going to tighten that down, and then we can put this cover back on it. And as far as this arm here, the one that's going to turn around and go up and down, you just tighten the bolt that's here, and you can see it has a plus sign and a minus sign. So just turn it that way. If you need more tension, plus sign; less tension, minus sign. And now we're going to go ahead and move this back into the position that we want. And you can see we can move it up and down if we want to. See, that tension's perfect on it now. And you can move it up that direction, move it back down this direction, left and right, any way that we want. So go ahead and find the position that you want. It's going to stay there if you adjust the tension right. And last but not least, we have the really cool RGBs, and you can change this by hitting the button. So here we got green, red, blue, purple, and to turn them off, you're going to hold it down, and to turn them back on, you're going to hold it down again. And then we have the arms as well that are changing the same colors as you saw down there at the bottom. All of these arms are going to be changing the same colors that you saw. So pick your color, and you're going to have your arms and your base all the RGBing it up.